Good morning. Good morning. Whoopsies. Welcome. Sorry, I had to pour myself some water. That was a terrible start. Good morning, Michelle House here from Rich Living for High Vibes at 5:55. Whoop, 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 whoop. It is Monday morning. Good morning. Lovely to see you all joining me here today. Let me just jump on over here, and I've just got to do a couple of clicks. I'm going to go clickety click, and then I'm going to go click over here as well. How's everybody doing? How did your weekends go? Hello, Melinda. How lovely to see you. I've just come back to the beautiful Be Live TV. There we go. High vibes at 5:55. Forgot to do a couple of the little technical things, and I'm just getting organised this morning. I don't know. I've been down in the office for a while and doing some deep contemplating this morning. So I'll share that with you in a minute. How has your weekend been? Did you have a great weekend? How did your week go? We had a couple of little hashtag challenges going in the Rich Living room last week, which was really cool. We had bring the joy. Where is in your life that you could bring the joy? We also had my strengths are, or my strength is. We had some of those. They were cool as well. So yeah, it was a really good week back into it after my little 2-week holiday. So I have Robin with me at the moment. Robin, I'm just wondering, would you mind sharing around the link to this live for me? Just because we're going through Be Live TV. Fingers crossed, just want to make sure everything goes okay. All right, so now I'm going, where are my notes? Oh dear. What I wanted to talk to you about today, or share with you, what I want to share with you, I don't want to talk to you, even though it is me doing all the talking. What I want to share with you today is a couple of things, as usual, but I really want to talk about giving and receiving, and how giving and receiving are both a particular art form, and we're either really good at one and not very good at the other. And as women, as nurturing women, I think most of us fall into the category of being incredible givers. And the purpose of giving, so let's just have a look at giving and receiving as two separate things for a moment. The purpose of giving is to give freely without no expectation. So we don't even think to give. It's just something that takes place, and it's almost, we look back on hindsight and go, oh yeah, that's right. That's where I was giving this week, or that's where I was giving today. It's not actually something that we set up to do. We don't go, right, on my to-do list today, I must give. It's this natural thing that, particularly as women, and I'm speaking as a woman, that we just fall into. But what I see often is women who give too much, and they give too much of themselves and forget to fill their own cup. And I may be speaking from experience that filling our own cup is really important, because it's the whole oxygen mask story. If we aren't giving ourselves oxygen, if we aren't filling ourselves up with love and filling ourselves up with self-care, if we aren't doing that, we can't be giving to others. We need to be fulfilling and filling our own cup, our own bodies, our own minds, our own spirits, our own souls, before we give to others. So maybe look at this today, where you give without being full. And I think we know that feeling. It kind of comes, the giving ends up turning into a chore, and we end up having that, low vibey feeling about it. So maybe have a look at some areas in your life where you're feeling that way about your giving, and look at where you can fill your cup, so that you can come and give from that place of, that really beautiful place of freedom. It's like a fearlessness giving. You give and you have no fear about the giving. It's like the little $5 note exercise that I was doing, and leaving random $5 notes around, and maybe in people's letterboxes. giving without a fear of I can't do that because I don't have enough money, or I can't do that because I'm not rich enough yet, or I can't do that because I might need that money. Giving fearlessly, so absolutely no fear. But that gift of giving that we can do needs to come from a full place within ourselves. So let's flip it over to receiving, because people often, and women, I'm talking to you. I know I'm talking to you. Women are challenged in this department. We receive awkwardly. Awkwardly is the word, I think. When people want to give us something, we receive it awkwardly. And the receiving could be a gift, it could be a compliment. I remember being a teenager and a young adult, and people often saying to me, gee, you've got a beautiful smile. And I would receive that compliment very awkwardly and go, oh no, I don't think so. What about my crooked tooth? What about this? What about that? Whatever. In that receiving, you're ripping off the other person who's trying to give. So put yourself in the receiver's place if you were giving and they were knocking it back. You want to learn the art of receiving, and it comes from a really special place. It comes from a place where there's no expectation that if I receive this gift of a compliment or something from somebody that I have to give back. There's none of that. None of that is there. It's just this pure joy that somebody has thought of you. You've been on their mind. They're looking at you and they're seeing the beauty in you. They are listening to you. They are present to you. Receive with love. Receive with so much joy that experience is expanded. It's not just, oh yeah, thanks very much for that. It's not just a brush off. It's, oh, I'm so deeply grateful for you thinking of me. I'm so deeply grateful that you made that comment about me. I've always been really awkward about my spouse. To hear you say that about me makes me feel really good. I receive your gift. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I need this right now. Well, thank you just for having me on your mind. It makes me feel really special. It makes me feel important. So today, what I would love for you to do is have a look at where you are giving, and maybe giving too much and not filling up your cup, but also look at how you are receiving. And are you receiving with that beautiful feeling of love and joy and deep connection to that person? Yeah? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly jump over through the comments. A little bit of a hassle this morning because I can't see them unless I put them on the screen. Hang on a moment. Who's that? Oh, Melinda. Hello, my inspiring friend. Thank you. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Samantha. And good morning to Donna. Good morning. Good morning, Robin. High vibes. Good morning to, oh, Donna, definitely me. Was that about the giving? You go fill that cup up, love. Oh, and I want to hear back. Can we get a hashtag? Oh, we'll have to think of a hashtag in there about giving and receiving. Michelle, good morning. Oh, good evening. Have I caught a live? I'm on hold in Cyprus and just logged on. You have caught a live. We're just at the end though, but please go back and have a listen. Today's been about giving and receiving. Oh, on holidays. Of course you are. You're on holidays in beautiful Cyprus. How is Cyprus? That's hot. All right. So over in the Rich Living Room, jump on in and have a look at a hashtag. We'll get one going. It'll be about giving and receiving. Even if you are feeling guilty about something, put it in there, and we will help you reframe that. The other thing I just wanted to mention was I've had some really great feedback about the Living Beyond Your Limits summit that I was involved in. My very first summit, me and 21 other people from around the world, which just gives me goosebumps. And people have been listening to that summit over the weekend, and they said they were really inspired by my story. So I've been listening to a couple of the other speakers. Honestly, haven't gone back and listened to myself. I can't remember what I spoke about, but it was really good. So go and have a listen. Robin has a link that she will share. Hang on, I will just take that off. That she will share in a moment. And the other one I wanted to talk to you about was the vault. Anybody that was in the Alchemy of Intention setting group in the past, you will have got an email about the vault. If you haven't, just send me a message. I know I've got to follow up for you, Sam, and I'll get that sorted to you. You get 1 month's access, so you get to do the Alchemy of Intention again. And Money School is you're all over it. I know that. And for anybody else who's wanting to join, the Alchemy of Intention setting program is running at the moment, and we're doing a live version, which means I'm actually participating with you and doing some beautiful drawings of my favorite cards as we go through each chakra point to clear out our limiting beliefs and self-doubts around our intentions. So if you want to join that, Robin's going to put a link up for that as well. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow morning for 5:55. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you over in the living room. Bye. Oops. Remember, end twice.